Hello, Seno. um, so, um, yeah. I mean, I think maybe, it was kind of obvious, with the last stream too, but I'm not particularly consistent with the whole voice thing yet, but I'm doing my best. Sometimes I'll probably still end up dropping to kind of my regular voice, but I do want to make an effort to, getting used to using, this one, I guess. Um, and potentially kind of making it, improving the voice as well, I guess. I've seen kind of a bunch of people do, really, like, make their voice essentially sound very different. And obviously, like, I've only been, well, I guess it has kind of been a while since I've started kind of playing with my voice and exploring my voice, and trying to figure out how to make it sound cuter, I guess. And I think I've kind of had, I mean, I know for sure at least it sounds different from my regular voice. And I'm hoping, to the very least, it kind of either sounds more gender neutral or even kind of feminine. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm exactly there yet, but anyway, I'm trying. I don't know why I'm talking so much about this, but I'm trying. And this is just me again saying that I guess I'm a bit worried about it because I feel like from the perspective of people who come to watch, and obviously, like, a lot of people who come to watch know me and know my situation, and but I guess if you kind of randomly stumble on my stream somehow, or you don't know, it can be kind of jarring that, like, my voice suddenly changes at certain points in the stream. So I guess I'm just trying to give a bit of a disclaimer and talk about where I'm at, and hopefully, hopefully the whole voice thing. I don't know. I think the more I do it, the more kind of the easier it'll be to sustain it, and hopefully I'll be more comfortable with being able to kind of push it as well and change how it sounds more. I don't know. Water plus posture, thank you, Seto. Hey Maru, hello! Hips! It might be a good idea to put the voice thing in the video description. Ah, that might be a good idea, yeah. I didn't, yeah, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think, obviously it'll be there, and if it's always in my video description. If someone's curious, they can look at it. I do, I do put some stuff in the description, like links to my socials and my blog and my translations and stuff. But with YouTube, I feel like it's always a bit of a question about whether or not people really expand the description, I guess. But here's hoping, I think. Or like, do the bio thing people do on Twitter with a note linking to like a bio about yourself and include that you're testing? Do you mean like, I guess I'm not sure what you mean by like a bio thing, but I know a lot of people will link to like, I guess like a page with a bunch of links with their stuff on it, and maybe like a description about them and what they're doing and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess that's a bio. I feel like I just haven't heard it be called that, but it's kind of like I think card, spelt with multiple C's is a popular one or something. Or maybe no, I don't know. Anyway, I'll definitely look into it. Yeah, I think I've seen some stuff like that. I just don't know the specifics, I guess. Anyway, so the hope is to continue Persona 5 Royal. And so let me just, there we go. Okay, so I know that oh, and let me get that water and posture in. I saw it before and thanked you for it, but I was kind of talking, so I didn't actually do it. So I should actually do that. By the way, send me some energy to start. P5R, the start is struggle. Yeah, the prologue is definitely quite a long one. I just want to see my boy Ryuji. Well, I hope you get some energy to do that. I know you're kind of doing a bunch of other stuff too, but I do think playing the whole game yourself is definitely worth it. I mean, I'm gonna try to do like as much as I can, but like there's a lot of different stuff that you can do, and there's only so much you can get done in a playthrough, so I almost absolutely won't cover everything. And obviously, like, I want to play the game on stream to share my experience, but I think Persona 5 is a great game to kind of experience yourself, you know? And I hope that by sharing my experience, I feel like it's kind of a double-edged sword because some people will watch my playthrough and be like, well, I know what happens now, so I don't need to play it. But I kind of hope some people will play it anyway, I guess. But yeah, I think there's also some additional inertia just because you told me you played Persona 5 the base game, right? So it might feel like you might feel unsure whether or not there's really enough reason to play Persona 5 Royal. And that might also stack up with kind of, you know, the game's a really long game. There's definitely a really long prologue that you have to get to before you can even save. And I've been talking about this a lot, but now that I'm playing it on PC, I actually really appreciate how consoles just kind of have like a sleep, where you can do that at any point. Anyway, I think I just have to go to bed. I guess I'm craving the gameplay of P5R, which is fun, rather than the story, because I already experienced it. Yeah, I think, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They do add in a lot of, well, they add in a decent amount. I wouldn't say a lot. A lot of the stuff that they do add kind of comes in at the end, but they do sprinkle in some stuff too. And there is some new elements to the gameplay as well, which hopefully will get you interested and hopefully be motivation and energy for you to start it on your own. Yeah, I played P5 to completion, but I like replaying Persona games. Perfect RPGs, yeah. I feel like, especially with the Persona games, since like, there's quite a bit of value in replaying them, I feel. Because, like I said, there's a lot of content, and because of how they limit your time, because you have like the afternoon and the evening, right? You can't actually do everything in one playthrough anyway. And also, from the story side, like, you can see a lot of things clearer because you know what happens, right? So, that thingy on your phone was some red eyeball icon, right? Right. I guess I could keep trolling him, but I won't. Right? We ended up at that weird place when we used this nav app, right? I found it on my phone too. I don't even remember installing it. Yeah, that's some, that's some creepy shit. Delete it at once. Well, I don't think, well... For real, for real. For real, what is this thing? I think it's being downloaded on its own somehow. It's dangerous to use something without knowing what it is, but with it, we can go to that weird place, right? Seems like it. Really? I feel like... So, like I mentioned before, my first playthrough of Persona 5, and Persona 5 Royal as well, actually, was the Japanese version. And I feel like I don't actually remember well enough to remember exactly what was said here, but I feel like really is a bit of a jarring response here, because I feel like that's not what I'd say in response with it. But with it, we can go to that weird place, right? Really? But yeah, yeah, I guess maybe, like, I don't intend to... I think overall, maybe aside from the for reals, which I get caught up on, I think the localization generally does really good. But I guess there's some places where, like, things don't quite translate super well. I feel like P5R is the type of game you watch and you're like, whoa, I want to play that. I hope so. I really hope so. Water plus posture? Thank you. Answering really to make Ryuji seem smart and bring up his confidence. Alright, I'll do it. Really? I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense. Basically, it's gonna depend on how we use it. But first, we gotta find evidence for the beatings. Right. Yes. So if you weren't here last time or you don't really remember, we got transported to another world, that basically reveals that this Kamoshida guy, the teacher, sees the school as his palace, and he's kind of running amok and, abusing a lot of the students, especially the ones in the volleyball team. And so we're trying to kind of dig up dirt in the real world because we found this out in this alternate world that exists. That kind of gives a glimpse, I guess, as to what's going on in Kamoshida's head, like his perception of things. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of the metaverse. Sleep. To the Velvet Room. That is why I have summoned you. I'm not sure I want to be accustomed to a prison, but I think don't be stupid is a bit strong. Yeah, I have nerves of steel, I promise. You mean Ryuji? Yeah, so, yeah, I guess, it's interesting because they used rehabilitation for the word kosei, before. But now they're using recovery, which is kind of interesting because they're very adamant on translating, like, the Maji stuff as, for real, but they're kind of swapping it around and not being consistent with this term, which I personally would see as, a much more important term to be fixated on, if that makes sense. But at the same time, like, maybe they just felt like this flowed better, which is fine as well, but, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that specific word, is kind of important to, the messaging, I guess, that Igor is going for. I'm not advising the formation of superficial relationships. Right. The confidants. Water plus posture, thank you. I kind of wish there was an easy way where, like, I could just have the Japanese text and the English text side by side, and then I could, like, I mean, I don't want to make this about the localization. I do think they do a good job, but I think it's, like, interesting to me to see how they change things and localize things for the audience, the intended Western audience, and kind of what they do specifically, I guess. And I personally like think that a lot of my translations still end up being kind of stiff at times, I guess. Like I'm too concerned about preserving a certain thing, and I think that can be good too. But at least for me personally, I'm trying to kind of find a balance, and being able to look at the original Japanese text and official localized translated text, I think might kind of help me find that balance for myself, like what I'm comfortable with in terms of translating and changing. The strength of the heart. Confidants. Confidants are people you trust who share a similar goal. You can find these people in places like school or around town. Try forming bonds with people by visiting them multiple times, earning their trust, and proving your value. This game really just be like, you have to prove your worth to people. And, I mean, I get what they're saying, but it's also a bit of a struggle as, someone that kind of lacks confidence in a lot of ways. Once you have formed a bond, you can open the menu with X, and select Confidant to check the strength of your relationships. I feel like I haven't actually explicitly agreed to anything, but you know, that's how it goes, I guess. Oh, I see, right. This is where we get, the Fool. Is it called Fool? It's like Gusha, right? Yeah, I think they call it the Fool. Yeah, the Fool. Oh yes, negotiations. That'll be fun. You have learned the ability Wild Talk from Igor, Arcana Burst from Igor. People you have formed a bond with have special confidant abilities. When your confidant rank indicates the strength of your trust with someone. As this rank increases, more of their confidant abilities will be unlocked. Press X to open the menu, then select Confidant. From there, you can check the Confidant's Arcana, rank, and abilities. I guess the issue with real life is like, obviously you form bonds and connections with people, but like, you, you, you can't really like quantify it the same way that a game does, and that makes things complicated sometimes, I guess. Oh, there's Anne and Shiho in the background as well. We should totally get spiked on. I think that's what you want to avoid. As you all know, today is the volleyball rally. Head to the gymnasium once you've changed. Got it? Oh, why are these teachers so happy about trashing the students? I don't quite understand. Was that look, was that look on Joker's face like, do these two have something going on? Oh, rip. That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego, it's very true. Uh, the other teachers are actually just circle jerking the guy. And how he acted like he was worried about Mishima? What an abusive teabag. Alright, see you later. I interpreted that the wrong way. I thought Joker was saying like, alright, I'll go hit some people up and I'll see you later. But I guess we're gonna go talk to people together. I feel like the school delinquent and the person who just transferred to the school, with a criminal record, going around together interrogating people is not... Like, people aren't gonna be excited about talking to us, I feel, but you know. Quick travel. I feel like, well, yeah. So I can quick travel to classrooms and stuff, but I think I'll probably, walk around. Okay, so we're still not allowed in the practice building. Mr. Kamoshida is going to play again, right? When's his next match? Let's get there early. I want to see his awesome moves up close. I know. Just what you'd expect from a gold medalist. If we cheer for him, maybe he'll even look over at us. Oh, Jesus. I just know he will, and I bet he'll remember our faces too. Mr. Kamoshida is always nice to girls. Oh, that is so yikes. It does seem like he talks to the girls on the volleyball team and that new first year a lot. I want to get to know an Olympic medalist too. I mean, you can... Yeah, it's obvious that, like, they mostly only care about his reputation as an Olympic medalist, but, like... there's just so many signs that things are so wrong. That teacher spike was incredible. Hey, is he always like that? Isn't that kind of scary? Yeah, it is until you get used to it. People on the volleyball team get those kinds of injuries, man, you guys have got it tough. See, these people are actually looking at the situation like, you know, something about this is kind of not right. There's still some time until the next match. This is such a drag. The people who don't have any matches left are allowed to go home. Maybe I'll just skip out. You're up against Mr. Kamoshida's team next, right? I think everyone would notice if you weren't there. Yeah, I know. I don't want to attract that kind of attention to myself either. But even if I do play, I know Mr. Kamoshida will send some serious spikes my way. Feels bad my internet went out? Oh no. Is it back or are you on data now? Welcome back either way. Water plus posture. Thank you, Seto. Looks like there's some people talking over here. We don't have club today, do we? I forgot to tell the first years. Come on, man. You'd better get up to the 3rd floor quick. You know, I'm kind of curious. I wonder if they'll let me do... like, what happens here if I try to go into the bathroom with Ryuji following me? Oh, I've been needing to go this whole time. We better go while we got the chance. Oh, we're actually doing the thing where we go together. Okay. This is like... this is like a very anime boy thing, I feel. I feel like I see this randomly. Welcome back, Seto. Alright, let's keep going. We'll start by checking out your classroom. What if I try to go again? You need to go again already? We just went earlier. Alright, what happens if I try to go into the woman's? Oh man, we can't be going in there. Let's hurry and get to your classroom. Fair enough. Alright. Water plus posture. Thank you, Seto. That looked like it hurt. Is their practice always like that? I know, right? That guy was like all bruises. I'm amazed they don't quit, and when you ask if they're okay, they get super pissed. Maybe. Dude, not so loud. I mean, it's the fastest way to get a college recommendation, right? Just let it go. I see. Yeah, so I guess they're trying to put up with it for, you know, future things, which is, well, I guess sometimes that's just how it be. When I was on the 1st floor just now, I saw someone who was all bandaged up. Oh, I bet it was someone from the volleyball team. Even the 3rd years get worked hard. Yes, the reporter girl. Well, not the... yeah, the newspaper club girl. Give me the deets on the volleyball team. I can't. Every time I try to look into them, the higher-ups of our school pressure me out of it. Jeez. The hell? So Kamoshida's pulling strings behind the scenes? Can we stop this? I'd rather not get into trouble for talking to you guys. The struggle is real. I guess the goal was to go to our classroom, so I'm gonna check the 3rd floor first. Let's get changed and head to karaoke. Should we invite that other guy? I think I saw him somewhere over there. Can't. He said he had to go to practice. Seriously? The volleyball team is something else. Yeah, so there are definitely some people that are kind of like simping for Kamoshida, I guess. But there are some people that are also just like, something about this ain't right. Which is good. Well I don't imagine there's anyone on the roof, but I wonder if they'll let me go there. Oh, I guess they do. Oh, maybe not. It does say it's off limits, so no one's been going up there. Yeah. Not that we care that it's off limits, because we randomly hang out there, so you know. Alright. Guess I'll head to my classroom. There he is. Just straight up ask, are you getting abused? How did you get injured? Let's go with that. It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything? Of course it's from practice. It's so strange no one gets suspicious. I think there are some people that are kind of like, this ain't right, but they're just not willing to kind of take the extra step, you know? Yeah, they're all covered in bandages. It's like severe. Are you afraid? You're a coward. I feel like both of these are kinda saying the same thing. But this one says it outright. Yeah, we have proof. It's just in this other world that we sometimes go to, and it's kind of fucked up, but like, we have proof, TM. Alright, alright. Yeah, you don't get all of those bandages just for practice, like volleyball practice. Let's split up. Leave it to me, I'll leave it to you. Let's split up. Oh hey, there's like new conversations too, alright. Do you think Suzui-san's been acting strange lately? Yeah, that, just in case, Suzui is Shiho's last name. She's been sighing a lot. She used to be a lot happier when we were first years, plus those bruises. I think she's in trouble. You know, I think so too. She's trying to become a volleyball starter, isn't she? I heard she takes private lessons with Mr. Kamoshida every day, yikes. Apparently she's been a really good player ever since she was in middle school. Anyway, acting sad like that while keeping Mr. Kamoshida to herself is kind of arrogant, don't you think? You're like so close, but you're a bit off there. Also, it's very noticeable, but they definitely improved on a lot of sprites. Yeah, I guess like the thing about like I guess Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5 Royal is they do add content, but it's like mostly the same game, right? So it is nice that they kind of put some effort into kind of those quality of life things. You need something? I really wish you wouldn't talk to me in such a public place. Tell me about volleyball. Why don't you ask Mishima-kun about that? He's in Class D with you, isn't he? To be honest, I've heard some rumors about him and Mr. Kamoshida. Kamoshida. Don't ask me anymore, though. I don't want the teachers to see me associating with you. You know, the school is really rude. I mean, I get I have, like, a record or whatever, but, like... You know, it just ain't right. The transfer student. What is it? I'll tell on you if you try to do something to me. Like what? You on the volleyball team? I'm not. Why are you snooping around like this? Oh, sorry about that. Please don't stab me. Yeah, like I'm just gonna pull out a knife and stab you. Yep, okay. I saw Mr. Kamoshida asking Takamaki out in the hall yesterday. But she just shot him down. She's so uptight. She's probably had a bunch of boyfriends. Is she uptight or is she loose? Like, which one are you saying? Like, none of this makes sense. I think the popularity went to her head, and she's looking down on us other girls, right? Has to be expected from a foreigner. Yikes, dude. See, I get they're like jealous of Anne. I think it kind of starts because she's also a model, right? But it's just not, you know. I just feel like none of this is okay. Oh wait. Right. Oh, okay. I see. I feel like this... Is this one? No, wait. I think... I think... Well, okay, let's see... What does she have to say? This is no time for detours. Fair enough. She's blonde. Right. The being blonde also definitely makes her stand out. Water plus posture. Thank you, Seto. Everyone's saying a lot of bad stuff about that transfer student in your class, Aunt. I know, I hate rumors already, but they're only getting more and more complex as time goes on. I wonder if he's alright. I hope he's not letting it get to him too much. You know, she is such a sweet girl. Like, she has... I know we don't actually know the details yet according to the story, but, like, she has a lot going on herself, you can kind of tell. And she's just over here worrying about me still. That's just like you, Shiho. Always worrying about other people before yourself. Kinda like when you were there for me. So I don't think this maybe it was, I'm not sure. But that conversation kind of gives you like a glimpse. A glimpse more into their relationship, I guess. And cleaning up after the volleyball rally is gonna be such a goddamn pain. Yeah, what do you want? Oh wait, this is the third-year student, isn't it? Okay. How did you get hurt? You on the volleyball team? You on the volleyball team? So what if I am? Hey, I know who this guy is. He's a transfer student who's been hanging out with Sakamoto. Oh, I get it. You're trying to snoop on Mr. Kamoshida, right? Look, our volleyball team performs at a national level. Of course our practices are gonna be rough. Mr. Kamoshida's just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. You sure it's not abuse? That's pretty direct. That's corporal punishment. Don't talk like you know. Hey, we should stop talking to him. What if he loses it and starts attacking us? I heard he even carries a knife around. Who knows what he's capable of? Yeah, let me just pull out my knife, yep. How's it going? You refused? You tell me first. I'll just... You refused. Him too? Man, everyone's too freaked out about Kamoshida. But I still got a lead. A first year, a new member. He just joined, so he might not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's web of bullshit yet. Go ask around with the first year, see if you can find him. You can view the messages you have received by pressing Y. An icon will appear on any unread messages. Only the 50 most recent chat threads will be saved. Old chats will automatically be deleted, so don't forget to read them. Fair enough. Alright, there's these guys. I'm so glad I'm not on the volleyball team. Doesn't it seem like the first years always have to run? And they have to run all the way down from the 3rd floor, too. They certainly tough it out well, but I feel sorry for them. I guess, what they're saying is, like, at the end of the day, when the chime rings, they have to rush to the gym, to make it in time for practice, or they probably get, like, yelled at or something. And it's rough, because the first years are the furthest away on the 3rd floor. Alright, so... They'll eventually let me into the practice building. Oh yeah, I'm just supposed to go to the 3rd floor. Oh, I think that's probably him. I'm just gonna do a loop around and check if there's any other conversations I haven't read yet. Looks like there's that one. Okay. Practice has just been so hard. I haven't been getting any— what do you want? You on the volleyball team? Huh? No, I'm not. Why? What's going on? Hey. Hey, isn't he, you know, the scary guy? What? Why didn't you say so? I can't believe I talked to him. Oh, never mind. I'm in a hurry, so I've gotta go. Alright. I know they would never add this, but, I think it would have been interesting for P5R if you could have, like, joined a club. And maybe it gives you, combat bonuses depending on what you join. And potentially a confidant. I don't know... Yeah, I feel like they definitely could have done that. Because that's what they did for, P4, right? P4G? I guess I'm not sure if it's in the base game, but I know for sure it's in Golden. And, I remember you had to, like, choose between, I think it was a crafts club or the basketball team. Water plus posture. Thank you, Seto. Huh? Yeah, I'm on the base volleyball team. What do you want? I need information. What are those injuries? Is Kamoshida abusing you? What are those injuries? Let's go there. It happened during practice. I mean, everyone on the team's got injuries like this. Mishima-senpai has it especially bad, though. He gets to deal with Mr. Kamoshida's special coaching. Oh, never mind. Forget I said anything. Special coaching? That sounds suspicious. Ask someone else if you want to know anything more. Attention, attention. All matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for the day. Damn it, we're out of time. How'd it go? No good. So you didn't have any luck either. Okay, let's regroup for now. See you in the courtyard? Normal school sports team. Very normal. They're all having a normal one. And hello, Blunt. Glad that you could make it to the stream. Thanks for coming to hang out. Can I talk to you for a sec? What is it? I'm busy. What is it? It'll be quick. Oh, I think this part is actually voiced. Right, it is. Ryuji's getting all up in here, in her business, like, what are you doing talking to my Joker? Buddy.
野郎が裏で何してるか知ったらお前絶対別れたくなるから裏？それ何？
I guess Ryuji is saying, like, if she saw what we saw in the palace, where she was, like, naked in just a bikini, I guess. I guess a bikini isn't naked, but it was a very, very skimpy bikini. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of inevitable, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Especially with our rep, I don't think people are exactly excited to talk to us or help us out. You know her? We just went to the same middle school. Ah, I see. Right, there was some history like that. Same though. Well, I guess we did get a name. Mishima Kitajima Emphysema. Well, it's obviously Mishima, but I I wonder if what happens if we get the wrong name. Was there anyone by that name on the volleyball team? Might have been a different name. Oh, they just let you retry. Got it. Alright, Mishima. Poor Mishima, though. Imohisima? That's not gonna. Oh, emphysema. Hey, got a second? Oh, baby. You know, I feel like. Well, yeah. I mean, none of that's happened yet, so I'll talk about it later, I guess. Yeah. It's kind of amazing how they just, like, try to blame it all on practice when that's clearly like just regular practice. Normal volleyball practice does not result in like your whole head being wrapped in bandages. How do you feel about Mishima, by the way? I kind of disliked him at first, but he really grew on me. Certified one of the boys, but not as much as Ryuji or Akechi. Yeah. Like, obviously, with all of the stuff that happens, I think some people give him a bit of a bad rap, but I think he's just trying his best, you know? And he really does kind of grow a lot, I think, which is really nice. I like him. I think he's cute. But he's also... I guess maybe the word is misguided, but you know, he's doing his best. And of course he's just here, like, what a coincidence. Wow. What a way to... How motivating must that be? Just... He's a good boy, but he's pretty realistic. And has a big head. Yeah, he's a teenager. He's definitely a teenager. That's right. I guess, yeah. I guess sometimes it's easy to forget that these, like, they are just young kids. I think it... Yeah, because, yeah. I guess, like, despite all of the things Joker has going on, Joker definitely has, kind of like a level of, emotional maturity, I'd say. So it's kind of... Sometimes it's easy to forget how young other people are, I guess. I hate him, yeah. Yeah, it is really, like, obviously the writers want you to hate Kamoshida, so they're succeeding, but, yeah. Oh my gosh. I feel like threatening people with expulsion is not the angle you want to go for. I feel like, well, I don't know. I feel like he has things pretty together, but I don't know. Yeah, he's at least more emotionally mature than the rest of the cast. Hugs for Mishima, yeah. I was just leaving. You have an amazing spike. Yeah, let's... we have to say this sarcastically. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Or I just say it like deadpan, I guess, but I don't know. He's just like, well, you complimented me. I'll take it, whatever. I think that option, yeah, the amazing spike option could have been a lot more fun. They could have had a lot more fun with the writing there, but I guess Joker's just kind of like generally a very straight-faced, serious kind of person, I guess. Get with the program. Like, this is actually just like abuse victim, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called, but it's like where you get abused and then like you end up like in a twisted way, like relying on it. Stockholm, I think that's the one, right? Oh, that cut-in is new. That wasn't in P5 with Kamoshida. The sprites are so much better now. Water plus posture, by the way. Thank you, Seto. He's gonna pay for this. I guess it's, well, yeah, Kamoshida, well, I guess, because of Kamoshida's status as a Olympic medal haver, everyone around Kamoshida is, like, gaslighting themselves. Because they're like, wow, he's such a great person, or otherwise he wouldn't have that Olympic medal, and wow, I wanna, like, I really wanna get on his good side, right? So yeah, I gotta do whatever I can. But I feel like, yeah, the whole Stockholm Syndrome thing is like maybe what the entire volleyball club is going through. And that's why they kind of like gaslight themselves and like they deny their reality to like suck up to this guy. Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. You know, Mishima, I appreciate that you're real here. Alright. I'm worn out from all the stuff that happened today. I should probably head to sleep soon. I guess I'll save as well. Saving is a good idea. Hey, this don't make any damn sense. The principal and even the parents know about the abuse. Why ain't anybody speaking up? Because of volleyball, they're afraid of Kamoshida, They don't care it's happening. I think this is probably it. That can't be true. It's basically because Kamoshida made the volleyball team famous, yeah? Yeah, that's why they're willing to kind of, ignore some of the bad stuff. A lot of the bad stuff. Even so, that don't give him the right to do whatever he wants. He's beating kids up, and all they're allowed to do is endure. And that follower of his doesn't give one single shit. What follower? On Takamaki. You met her in the courtyard, remember? You should know her. I mean, she's in your class, dude. What a load of ball. It's also unfortunate just how misunderstood Anne is through all this, I guess. But I mean, that hasn't actually happened yet. But it's pretty clear that there's kind of a bunch of shit going on the side. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Just you watch, I ain't giving up. Kamoshida isn't exempt over this stuff because when he gets exposed, everyone trashes on him. I mean, yeah. I guess, like... I think what they're saying is, like, maybe they don't, like... They don't know all the details, right? They don't know all the details yet, but, like... I think everyone does know that something's up, you know? But because of the volleyball stuff, and because of the Olympic medal and that stuff, they're kind of willing to, like... they're pretending not to see the signs. Even, yeah, and that's why they don't know, I guess, the truth. And obviously, I think, like, the bigger thing is, like, when it's other people that are saying, like, hey, isn't this kind of weird? Or, hey, I think, like, the volleyball team might be getting abused. Like, if there's other people saying that, and especially if it's Sakamoto and Joker, who are both basically, like, already outcasts at the school, you know? It ends up not being very convincing, I guess. But the difference when all of this stuff comes out is, like, and I guess this is technically a spoiler, right? But, like, when all this stuff comes out and it's known as fact, then it's a lot easier, like, then you can't ignore it anymore. Even if you're biased because of, like, the volleyball achievements or whatever. I think that's fair, but it's not because they don't care, but because they don't want to believe it. Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. There is, like, a little bit of a difference. I guess saying that they don't care is, like, a bit of a stretch. But it's more so that in, at least, I guess, their priority is, like, the volleyball stuff and, his Olympic medal and, like, what it'd mean for them if they got close to such an amazing person or something like that, I guess. And essentially it's not that they don't care, but it's that they care about those things more than seeing the truth. But yeah, it's not like they don't care at all, but it's like, for example, the parents could be like, they kind of gaslight themselves, right? Like, wow, my kid's coming home beat up all the time, and that's, like, not great, but, like, he's going to this volleyball club thing, and, he's, the teacher for the volleyball club is such a great guy. Like, he has these achievements, and maybe all of this rough treatment means that my son will one day, achieve great things too, and I think that's kind of what's going on. Water plus posture, by the way. Thank you, Seto. It is time to sleep. Did you see Mr. Kamoshida play yesterday? He was so awesome, was he? I think I might ask for his autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you can hear weird sounds like screaming, even though there's no one there. What? That's probably just a rumor spread by fans to scare the competition. And these people are like so delusional. Yeah, but all those kids, worst parents of the year, yeah. So about witnesses, I was wondering if, like, I think the other thing is like, it'd be different if the kids were also like telling their parents about it straight up. But I guess for some reason the kids also probably have it in their mind that like that'd be a bad thing to do. So they're saying like even if the parents are maybe worried, they're probably saying it's fine, it's just practice, like this is just what happens, or something like that, you know. Something out of Takamaki. Since she's with Kamoshida, she's not actually, I guess, but no, that ain't why. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's BFF's best friends forever. With a starter, a girl named Suzui. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard getting her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with. They're probably afraid of retaliation from Kamoshida and the higher-ups at the school. Yeah, that's definitely... I think that's true as well. Because it's very clear, like, the school makes it very, very clear that, They, they are on Kamoshida's side. Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball? Oh, Jesus. Come on. That is absolutely not true. I do get though that I think like it's very clear that Shiho is very like Shiho sees volleyball as very important, I think, to her, and obviously she had a good experience with volleyball in middle school, so that probably adds to that. But like, obviously the artists do a really good job drawing her in a way that like it's mostly the eyes, you know, the eyes with no reflection. Like it's a pretty common way to portray someone, but it's like, yeah, it's pretty potent. It's just like, it's so clear that she's like basically dead. Dead inside. Kamoshida has free reign basically because anyone with any authority at the school has his back, yeah. Because of the prestige he brings to the school. This ant sprite is new too? Awesome. Yeah. It's been too long since I played the original, so I can't remember. I'm actually surprised that you remember, Seto. I guess maybe it's like easier to be like, oh, I had never seen this before. Rather than remember specifically what was or wasn't in the original game. I mean, if you know, you know, but she's not okay. And she's not going to be okay. I mean, yeah. It's a struggle. Water plus posture 2? Oh, did I miss one? Sorry. Thank you. Yeah. I replayed P5 a couple of times, so I kind of remember. Oh man. I kind of know. I kind of know that feeling though. I can relate to kind of feeling like. I guess the assumption, like Joker hasn't said anything here yet, you know? But she's just like, oh, I'm in the way, right? Sorry about that. Like, I can kind of relate to just feeling that way, I guess. Don't worry about it. Are you hurt? I'm sorry too. I'm sorry too. Yeah, I mean, I actually replayed P5. Actually, did I? I think I remember for sure beating P5 once, and then I think I maybe started a second playthrough, but I never got through it. But when I played P5R, I did actually do multiple playthroughs of that. And I guess I'll get to the reason of why later on. But like, Royal adds a lot of quality of life features that make rerunning it, I guess, and kind of speed running it a lot easier. Where's our Shiho romance, by the way? She doesn't discriminate against us. Let us make her happy. Shake my head, shake my head. Very true. Don't let the rumors get to you. She is really such a sweet girl. And yeah, they don't want to bother me. Why do you say that? I guess yeah. Yeah, it's a struggle for both of you. I feel like at this point you should just like not go to practice. Like, what do you think is gonna happen if you just stop going? I guess the issue is like I said as well earlier, like volleyball is important to her. So I guess that's part of the issue, but like the environment at the school that Kamoshida is producing is just not good. Did you find someone? And yeah, you mentioned that in the first stream, I think? Oh, did I? Oh, okay. Oh, the vibes are atrocious. They really are. All of them, yeah. I feel like talking to Kamoshida directly isn't gonna get us much, but I guess it's worth a try. We should have started with that. I don't think we should have started with that, but I also don't think there's no point, so... we should call the cops. How about a sneak attack? I guess the sensible answer would be the cops, but like... because the school has his back, like they're gonna trust the school. So it's the cops aren't. I guess I'm not sure what's meant by a sneak attack, but I'll go with it. Oh, okay. I guess I'm forced to choose the cops. Well, you know, in the future I'm gonna be interrogated and I'm gonna have to tell these people about it anyway, I guess. Oh, I see. You have to choose both answers before they let you choose the real answer. Trust only your fists. Kamoshida's gonna catch these hands. Same cop standing outside after the train attack? Yeah. Police will never help you? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't want to say all police are bad. I think, but obviously, like, having that power kind of, I think, gets to them as well. And it's a struggle all the way around. I think the big issue here is, like I said, the school and the teachers and the staff at the school have Kamoshida's back, right? So the cops are gonna believe the adults, unfortunately, rather than these kids that come to them with, like, this crazy story without a lot of like physical proof, you know? The king? You mean that otherworld's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but... Oh, hey! Right, this is where we meet real-life Morgana for the first time.
我が輩に仕事させておいてただで逃げようなんて思うなよ。
その声、モルガナ？
こないだは勝手に帰りやがって。
猫が喋ってる。
猫じゃねえ。こっちに来たらこうなったんだ。見つけんのに苦労したぜ。
お前こっち来れんのかよ。
Feels like in real life you don't report this to the police though. In America you have CPS or like Department of Labor for similar issues. Oh, okay. I'm sure Japan has the same thing. Yeah, I guess I'm not entirely sure about what this situation looks like in Japan, but where you report abuse rather than local police to the federal government and then it gets escalated. I see. Especially for children/teenagers to use and report abuses.
まさかスマホ持ち？
我が輩くらいになると自力さ。抜け道かなり迷ったけどな。
Yeah, I guess actually I'm not entirely sure how it works in Canada now that I think about it. But yeah, I think in general, like unless it's like theft, robbery, or that kind of stuff, you don't go directly to the cops. But there are probably places that you can like report it. Also, I do think it's realistic in the sense that like, what teenager is calling the cops? Yeah, or is aware that something like that exists? Yeah. Oh, the CPS.
なんで猫で喋れんだよ。
知るか。
お前も聞こえてっか？
Meow? Meow.
お前ら手こずってるみたいだな。証人がなんとかって言ってたやつ。
うるせえんだよ。
鴨志田をなんとかする方法教えてやらんでもないけどね。さっきお前なかなかいい線ついてたぜ。
その腹立つ上から目線、モルガナだわ。
まだ疑ってたのかよ。
バカ、声がでけえよ。
この忙しいのに猫探しかよ。今この辺で鳴き声しましたよね。隙間とかもよく探せよ。
鳴き声？
Meow.
俺ら以外には言葉に聞こえてねえのか。
Yeah, I think they chalk this up to like perception and cognition as well, right? Because like Joker and Ryuji have met Morgana in the metaverse and they've heard Morgana talk, so they know that Morgana can talk. And even though this is a different form, I guess it still works out. There might be some holes in this logic, but I think that's what it ends up being. Ryuji and Morgana are just P5Rs. Hinata and Kageyama. Change my mind, that's their dynamic. They are almost always at each other's throats for sure. Water plus posture, thank you, Seto. Anyways, what were we talking about earlier? Is it for real? Is it for real? I'm actually okay with that use of it. That one makes a certain amount of sense, I think. But I still do think they use for real way too much. You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot. Sorry, I'm actually gonna take a step away here to go to the little Steph's room, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that.
とりあえずカバンに入れとけ。新鮮紙入るんじゃね？
その扱い。手荒に扱うんじゃねえって。
いいから。鴨志田をなんとかできる方法、お前知ってるっつったよな。
さっきそいつも言ってたことだ。城の方から攻めるんだよ。
どういうことだ？
Thank you, Seto.
あの城は鴨志田が見てるこの学校だ。
Right.
城の出来事に本人は気がついてないが、心の奥ではつながってるのさ。だからもしも城が消えちまえば、当然本人にも影響が出ることになる。
どうなるんだ？
あの城、つまりパレスは歪んだ欲望そのものだ。そいつが消えるってことは、
He'd become an honest man, his desires would go too. I guess the desires go too.
その通り。お前やはり筋がいいな。
マジか？いいやつになっちゃうってのか？けど、それ追い詰めることになんのか？
パレスを消すってのは、要は改心させるってことだ。
配信。
けど歪んだ欲望が消えたからって犯した罪はなくならない。それに耐えられなくなって鴨志田は自分から罪を告白しちまうはずだ。
I kind of noticed this just now, but when Morgana speaks, it's like it is rolling off the tongue. I don't know how to explain it, but it's nice and slow. I think Morgana definitely has like,
しかもパレスが消える以上、そこで我が輩たち
yeah, it's like I think it's like a certain cadence, I think it's called. And yeah, it is nice to listen to.
足もつかず鴨志田を自滅させられる。
although sometimes the things that Morgana says are kind of annoying, especially later on when Morgana ends up being the main one that tells you like the game isn't gonna let you do anything except go to bed. But that's not really Morgana's fault.
すげえよ！すげえ猫だ！
Yeah, he does kind of like pause here and there.
猫じゃねえけどな。
どうやったら消せんだよ？
It kind of like
盗む。
盗む？
has like a rhythm to it, I guess.
この先はやると決まってからだ。何しろとっておきの秘策だからな。
I mean, I'm not a Morgana hater, but it is unfortunate that Morgana ends up being the one that, you know, has to do that. I think in the other Persona games, it's just the protagonist thinking to themselves. But yeah.
こっちの手伝いもするなら教えてやる。どうする？
証人探しも積んでる感じだし、言う通りにするしかなくね？
よし。あ、そうだ。これ言っとかないとな。パレスを消せば歪んだ欲望は間違いなく消えるだろう。けど欲望そのものは生きる上で必要なもんだ。寝たい、食べたい、恋したいとかな。
何が言いてえんだ？
Oh, I see.
もしも
They always force it onto the game's mascot for some reason.
そりゃ廃人と一緒だ。保護でもされなきゃ死んじまうこともあり得る。だから
死んじまうだ。
話を最後まで聞けよ。
それ俺たちの仕業になんのか？
それぐらいの覚悟できてんだろ。
One day I do want to go back and play Persona 4 Golden as well. I guess I'll find out. Water plus posture. Thank you, Seto.
お前どう思う？
I'm interested? I feel like that is not the response here. But we'll have to risk it.
マジ？
I wonder what that interested was in Japanese.
なんだよ。ここに来てめんどくせえな。
Ryuji is a nice guy.
こね
But like, if Kamoshida died, I don't think I would care much.
そういう問題じゃねえんだよ。
He is really awful. Really, really awful. But, I do get the sense that, like, personally, I don't wish death on Kamoshida, you know? And, like, I think, even if it means, like, I guess it's tough. Because, like, I do want to help, kind of resolve a lot of the bad shit that's going on, you know? But if in trying to help, I ended up actually killing someone, whether I intended to or not, and I mean, yeah. In this hypothetical, I probably never intend to kill someone, but if that happens, I feel like that'd be pretty rough, I guess.
バレなきゃ何してもいいってんじゃん。鴨志田のクソがやってることと同じだろ。
他に鴨志田をやる方法はないんじゃねえか
I wouldn't wish Kamoshida death, but if he did die, I'd be like, oh, is that so? Yeah, sure. I think I get what you're saying there, but like, this is a bit different for Ryuji and Joker, right? Because they would like, even if even though the world doesn't know about the metaverse and stuff, and they wouldn't know that like they caused the death, like Ryuji and Joker would know that they caused that, you know? I feel like acquaintances die, you'll definitely ponder on it, or like, your heart feels a pang of shock, but I don't think most people would feel that for Kamoshida. Or maybe they would, and it's just me being a Kamoshida hater. No, I think I do agree with where you're coming from in general, because like, Kamoshida's been a piece of shit, but yeah, exactly. Like, if you know that they died because of you, I think it's a bit different. But yeah, if you're kind of talking about the scenario where like, you had this really shitty teacher in high school, and their name was Kamoshida, and then like, years down the line, you find out that they died, I guess, and you're like, oh, yeah.
また来るぜ。それまでに決めといてくれ。
I mean, yeah.
ぬか喜びかよ。別の方法ねえか考えてみるわ。今日は解散すっか。
Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to, like, make light of death or anything, but when it's Kamoshida, it's like, I guess, like, the sense of it is like, he had it coming, you know? Water plus Foster? Thank you, Seto. You know, some of the guys in my class have been talking about that Suzui girl. Looks like rumors are going around that her and Kamoshida... Oh, about her and Kamoshida. If they're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things don't seem right here. What do you mean? It's just impossible. I've known Takamaki and Suzui since middle school. There's just no way Kamoshida's their type, you know? Well, you know, maybe he's like, using his influence, I guess. Because of his status. You know that Rip Bozo gift? Yeah, that. So I gotta wonder where those rumors came from. I guess we'll see, get to it tomorrow. See ya. Yeah, Rip Bozo, like the pack watch thing, right? I wonder what the other students are saying. I should listen in as I go home. Alright, you got it. There's nothing that I need to do with it. Oh. I thought I interacted with the girls, but I interacted with the alleyway. Okay. Takamaki always looks kinda unhappy whenever Mr. Kamoshida talks to her. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to him at school to show off how she's got him wrapped around her finger. Oh, Jesus. These girls have it so wrong. Oh, so that's what's going on. I wonder how far they've gone together. Just, really, someone kill me, I don't know. Goodness. I know that, like, eventually there's, like, a flip once, you know, once stuff happens and stuff is out in the open, but, like, it's just, it's rough seeing these people, like... I guess, like, you do see this shit happen in real life, though, like... I don't know how many people have, like, heard about this stuff, but, like, recently, I guess the most recent example is, like, Logan Paul's whole thing with CryptoZoo, and as crazy as it is, there's still people defending the guy, you know. I feel so bad for An. Yeah, she's like so misunderstood. Anytime An is involved, Ryuji is clueless. True. This makes me feel bad for An in retrospect because she basically tries flirting with him for most of the game, and he's just so clueless. Yeah, I guess that, like, you can kind of see it that way. But I feel like in general, they kind of have to do it that way because, like, Anne is also a romance option for Joker, right? So, but maybe things work out for them afterwards. He doesn't look like the kind of guy who'd have a criminal record. Maybe he's one of those. You know, the people in those accidents. Maybe he suddenly freaks out and attacks people. Well, I don't think so. He's just been coming to school. Actually, he almost seems normal. Wow, it's like these people have eyes. And from what I hear, after you have a psychotic breakdown, you go brain dead and die right there. Sorry, I'm just getting a quick phone call. I'll take it. It's from my dad. sorry about that. Alright. Water plus posture, thank you, Seto. Yeah, but I think it's funny because even if you romance and she still flirts with Yuji. Yeah, I guess that's because, like, the parts they have scripted in the story, they don't change, but thank you. Thank you, Blunt. Sakamoto's been asking questions about the volleyball team. Just who does he think he is? The volleyball team's never going to tell him anything. They're all completely loyal to Kamoshida. Well, if Kamoshida likes them, their future is pretty much set. Of course they'd back him up. Yeah, I guess that's true. Cause like Kamoshida has connections, I guess is the implication here, because he's a Olympic medalist and stuff. So like if they get on Kamoshida's good side, and that's why they're willing to put up with stuff, kind of this stuff. But if they get on his good side, they might get kind of recommended into a sports program for some university or something like that, I guess. Carefree student is 5-head? He knows, Seth, he knows. Speaking of which, I hear Kamoshida's new favorite girl is someone named Suzui. Oh, the girl who was chosen to be a regular? Ah, her face was all swollen. It looked pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah. Obediently return home. What are these guys saying? Man, she even looks hot in a jersey. I wonder if I have a shot with her. You really want Kamoshida's leftovers? Jesus. Okay, like... regardless of what else is going on here, it is not okay to call a girl leftovers. Like, that is just not okay. I like the girl with the ponytail better. This is all just not okay, but I guess they are boys in high school. I mean, that doesn't necessarily excuse it, but like, this is kind of like boys in high school talk, I guess. Oh, you mean from the volleyball team? I guess I kinda get you. There's also a really cute first year with a ponytail though, why not her? Wait, what, there was a girl like that? I didn't look at all. Kids are kinda awful, man, they really are. Is there anyone else having a conversation? Looks like it's just these kids. I'm so traumatized from the video of that accident. I've been afraid of riding the train ever since. There have been similar accidents before, right? What happens if you get a psychotic breakdown? Well, out of nowhere you go crazy and violent, and then you suddenly pass out. In the end, you die in a lot of pain. That's what I hear. You die, or you're as good as dead. I can't believe Joker just hears that shit and just walks on a train. It's just built different. It's totally not because I'm controlling him and that's just what the game wants him to do, but... I guess this is where we run into Anne, I think, right? After school? Might be a bit behind. Gonna restart the stream real quick. Sounds good, Seto? The area beyond this... Oh, I didn't want to interact with that. I wanted to interact with these people talking. How can you think it's all a coincidence if the same thing keeps happening again and again? You know, you're right. The train derailing the other day was horrific. If you ask me, it looked like an act of terrorism. Maybe it's a conspiracy. Another country attacking us. You think they're using mind control? This is kinda xenophobic. Water plus posture too. Thank you, Seto. I think I did do the water posture above, but I think maybe you didn't catch it because I did be right back just before that, but thank you. Either way, I appreciate the reminder. If it was mind control, they're messing it up. Those people end up going brain dead, don't they? True. Tired-looking officer is kind of 5-head. What the frick? Yeah. How did he know it was mind control? I mean, it's not like he knows, but yeah, it is kind of like out of nowhere. no, no worries, Seto. You give it a rest. I told you I'm not feeling up for it.
ちょっとそれ先生話が違う
Yeah,
志保のことと話別じゃないですか
yeah. So this is where like they start to hint at it, but like, yeah. I guess they do explicitly reveal it as well. So I'm trying to keep it like spoiler free and just talk about like what's currently happening. So we'll get to that later. But like, there's definitely kind of more going on here than the rumors suggest. And I mean, that's always going to be the case, but I see Shio's starting position, so yeah. They do kind of like almost spell it out, but Shiho's been doing favors, let's call it, I guess. I was eavesdropping, not on purpose, not on purpose. I guess, I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess, whether it was on purpose or not, but I guess to some degree it does matter to make your intentions clear. I think there's a lot of new sprites, so please look forward to them.
ごめんなさい聞いてたってどこまで
You were arguing something about a friend.
志保別に何でもないから何でも
It really doesn't look like it's nothing when you wipe your tears and run away like that. I wonder what happened. I should follow her. I feel like... yeah. I mean, to some degree I get it. Like, it seems like it's important and you wanna... follow her. Well, I didn't realize this, but they actually prevent you from going down the escalator that's going up. Anyway. Yeah, I get why you'd want to follow her, but at the same time, I think, like... I kind of feel like... You'd also kind of feel like maybe she just needs space, you know? But... I mean, obviously, this is what the game wants us to do, so... hey, that girl who ran by was really cute, don't you think? How should I know? I don't go by, looking at the face of everyone who walks by me. These random guys. I guess that's technically a hint that you're going in the right direction, like if you miss the other signs the game gives you that that Anne's going this way. Right now I need to hurry and find Anne. Oh, that girl, isn't she crying? She probably just got dumped or something. Leave her alone. Oh. Ah, there she is. She is behind the pillar. Stop following me, just leave me alone. I can't calm down. Are you okay? Well, she is clearly not okay. Calm down. That's kind of condescending. I can't. That's also not really what I want to say, but I think it's closest.
あなたに心配されなきゃいけないの
I want to talk. Let's go somewhere else. Safe. I want to talk. Let's go somewhere safe. I want to talk?
意味わかんない
意味わかんない。
話すことなんかないんだけどちょっと揉めてるだけだ
With Kamoshida? With a teacher? With Kamoshida?
ありがとうございました噂くらい知ってるよね鴨志田先生とのこと私とできてるってみんな言ってるけどあんなやつとそんなわけ鴨志田から電話かかってきたの番号を教えろって言われてもごまかしてきたのにこれから鴨志田の部屋に来いってさつまりそういうこと
Yikes.
断ったら私の友達志保をレギュラーから外すって
We are anime now. We really are.
って言い聞かせてきたけど
I do like how they animate, like, I guess they're not always important moments, but they're like... I guess they are kind of important moments, yeah. Water plus posture, thank you, Seno.
私どうしたらいい？ごめん、わかんないよね。こんな話。
I feel like it would have been nice if they could have animated more scenes. But I guess there's also like budget limits and stuff, so.
てんだろう。ほとんど話したことないのに。
It's fine, maybe that's why. Sorry for butting in. It's fine, maybe that's why. I guess maybe that's why.
そうかもね。
Oh, the shift in music too.
みんな、私なんて仕方なのに。あんたって、本当にいいやつ？噂の通りとは思えないんだ。
I am a very bad person, Anne. I'm bad to the bone. Oh, yeah, that's an actual option. I forgot. Alright, I guess that's what I'll say.
何それ？
He even does the glasses push.
なんとなく思ってたんだ。噂、大げさすぎるって。どことなく寂しそうっていうか、居場所がない感じ？私と同じだったから、こんなこと話しちゃったのかも。
See, Joker just needs to be more sociable. He's a very nice person. No, he's bad to the bone, Seto. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? Well, there's plenty of ways to help Shiho, I think. Maybe like,
私の記憶とか、あと気持ちとか。そんな都合のいいこと、起こるわけないよね。
that's too convenient. It could happen.
マジレスやめてよ。
マジです。
でも、ちょっとすっきりした。
I actually really like the OST that's playing right now. I think they use it a lot in scenes with, specifically with confidants, I think. When, like, I guess when, like, a sense of trust, is established? I'm not sure.
帰るね。
I think they also use it for, like,
今の話、誰
Yeah.
にも言わないでね。
I think they use it for, like, kind of when the persona evolves or whatever.
考えてみるから。
I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Alright, thanks.
鈴井、
Oh god.
帰るの？
何？
鴨志田先生が呼んでる。体育教官室だって。
先生、なんて。
知らない。伝えたから。
そんな時間までどこをほっつき歩いてた？
The trains were delayed. I got lost. Some thug was bothering me. I mean, at this point, getting lost is not realistic. Oh, I get it. This some thug refers to Ryuji, doesn't it? I know Shiha has it bad, but can I hug him too? Mishima, yeah. We talked about how it's different if you have to kill a person, but it isn't the same here. When you tell them that you know what's going to happen, yeah. Some thug was bothering me.
警察の世話にでもなってみろ。
それこそ終わりだからな。まさかとは思うが、妙なやつとつるんでないだろうな。
I actually made a friend.
そりゃ水強なやつがいたもんだ。作るにしても相手は選べよ。人生台無しにされたくなきゃな。
It's okay. The friends the friend, I guess the one friend so far that I've made is a great guy. Water plus posture 2. Thank you, Seto. Sorry if I missed one. Think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Yeah, it's true. He does end up having to wait for me to get in so he can lock up and stuff. Eventually he'll give me the key, but that hasn't happened yet. So what do you think about what Morgana told us? I don't know if I get all that stuff about stealing desires. And Kamoshida's gonna turn, like, brain dead if we mess up, right? I mean, sure, I'm pissed at him, but I don't know if I really want to kill the guy. Yeah, that's too much. He deserves it. I'm not sure what to say. I guess personally I think it's too much. Like, I do think justice needs to get served, but, like, us killing him is not justice, you know? He's got that Igor stance. He deserves it. I mean, that is the hot-headed response, I think, but... I mean, maybe I'm just freaking out, but I don't want to end up a murderer because of this shit. Oh well. I'll try to see if I can come up with some other way tonight. Yeah, knowing what happens, it's pretty yikes. Bonk him. Sleep. Man, it is actually, like, it actually takes so long for you to get to a point where they let you, like, do stuff, you know? Right now it's like all story. Oh, I think the early morning kind of covers her face, but I think that's shoot. Why am I blanking on her name? I like her a lot actually, but the student council president. What's her name again? Shoot. Well, she hasn't been introduced yet, but, yeah, I'm blanking on her name. I mean, if we're being serious, it's up to the court system of Japan, not the citizen to play executioner, which I guess, is a major point later. Yeah, they do bring it up. But, yeah. I think in general I agree with that. It's just a little unfortunate considering the circumstances. I'll talk about what I think about that more when we get to that part, I guess, of course. I wonder what's going on. You don't think there? Nah, it can be. Man, it's been nothing but bad news lately. I'm worried about the future. Me too. Oh, that reminds me. Apparently, a guest is coming to the school today. Some young guy, I think. Oh, tell me more. Perks up at young guy. Oh, this is where they introduce him, isn't it? Oh, that's right, that's right. I remember. Okay. So I assume all of you know about the separation of powers? There are 3 branches in our government. The National Diet is legislative, the Cabinet is executive, and the Supreme Court is judiciary. I think this is actually voiced when I'm reading it. Oops. It's not him. He never actually comes to... Well, at least not as like a student or anything, but anyway, you'll see. Morgana's just chilling in my desk. Why are you in there? Don't talk. Why are you in there? Yeah, yeah.
近頃噂になってる猫がその辺にいるのか。ほら、静かにしろ。大事なとこの途中だぞ。
It's no use. I can't think of any other way. Concentrate on class. True story. Are you cutting class? I can't deal with that shit right now. I mean, what are we gonna do about Kamoshida? Do we just gotta go along with what that cat says? Like, that damn furball. If he only knew I'm reading this too.
おい、あれ
Oh shoot, it's happening. Oh no.
ほら、授業中だぞ。
あれ飛び降りるんじゃ。
I guess this is where maybe I should say trigger warning, but it's kind of maybe a bit late for that, but what the heck is that teacher doing? He sees a student jump off the roof and he's just like waving his arms like, this has nothing to do with me. I'm getting out of here. Like, what the heck is that? Seto and I are sharing the same brain cell right now. Yeah, I get that the situation's dire, but this is just how I am when playing games. Hey, did you see her fall? I wonder if she's okay. Yeah, I saw it. After falling from that height, she must be seriously hurt or worse. She wasn't bullied, right? So then why did she try to commit suicide? Well, there's reasons. Oh, okay. Okay, so they do let us into the practice building now. I missed when it happened. Did she really jump off the roof? She fell down like a ragdoll. She's probably dead now. This is like... I get that the students are basically in shock that it happened. It's kind of messed up that I'm curious about this, but what happens? Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, they just want me to hurry to the courtyard. Got it. You have to be joking. Was it an accident? Is this new? I don't think this is new. At least, I don't remember it being new, but maybe it is. Is she dead? Where's the ambulance? No, she won't die from that low height. I'm sure she'll be fine. Oh. I think I remember that this conversation is new, though. What a bother. You, get the students back to their classrooms. A student jumped off the roof, and your response is, what a bother? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. I'm going to the faculty office. I'd better warn everyone not to go online and talk about this, too. Is that really your priority right now? Like... What? But who's gonna... Makoto, that's her name. I don't know why I blanked on that until now, but... and what about tending to the victim? There are more important matters to address. Talk, man. Oh, goodness. These teachers are messed up. Like, seriously messed up. Did you see the courtyard where she landed? She was on the volleyball team, right? No, there was too much of a crowd there. You want to go check it out later? Check it out later. Jesus. I'm just gonna see... Yeah, so we push through these people. Is there like another side where you go down this way? Yeah, and then there's different conversations here. We can probably hit that one up last before we head out to the courtyard. There's so many people crowding. I can't see anything from here. Someone has an accident and you want to see because of your morbid curiosity? It's not right. Talk! Oh, but they're only feigning morality. Oh yeah? Then how come you're here? You want to see it too, don't you? Oh, that's true. What? No, I'm just worried. Well, that's kind of how it is, I guess. Oh, there's no way we're gonna get past all these goddamn people. Let's try going through the practice building. Oh, I see. So I actually... I did the reverse thing that I was supposed to do. Gotcha. Yep. That's just how it be sometimes. Alright. Yeah, and then they purposely lead you this way too, so that... Never mind. You do specifically have to go to this one to get the Makoto conversation. Or maybe you just have to specifically go to this one in general. Right, because I think... One second. Yeah, this one just gets us back in the other building. I got it. Right, so I didn't actually have to go through the stairs, technically. Anyway, Alright. By the way, I don't remember if I typed it, but this scene is definitely new, Seth? Wait, what do you mean, this scene? Like, do you mean the jump? Because the jump is definitely not new. It happened in Persona 5, Seto. Water plus posture? Thank you, Seto. No, this scene is not new. They did add the Makoto conversation, I'm pretty sure. But this Shiho scene definitely happens in Persona 5. Do you mean like the stuff, kind of where you walk to the courtyard? That doesn't matter here, teacher. You might have just, like, erased it from your memory. Because, I mean, it is quite a traumatic moment, so... I know for sure that the jump and the hospitalization happens. I don't necessarily remember if, like, you had to, like, walk to the courtyard. Maybe they just take you to the courtyard, but I know for sure it happens. Cause this is the thing that, this is basically what happens so that they're like, okay, we cannot let that happen, like what happened to Shio. If someone else does that, like, we cannot let that happen. So, like, even if we might kill the guy, we have to go to his palace and do something about this. And that's kind of the instigating event, and it's pretty important. He knows something, definitely. No, I'm pretty sure this isn't new. Like, some parts of it, like, I think the Makoto conversation for sure is new. Because I do remember thinking that when I played Persona 5 Royal for the first time. But, I do remember this happening, in Persona 5. Although it has been a long time, so like I can't be 100% sure, but like this is a pretty major event for Persona 5, so I do remember that it happens. Oh goodness. I guess you're right, I looked it up on the wiki. This is weird because I literally don't have any memories of this, including Mishima getting interrogated. Water plus posture, thank you. No worries, Seto. No, you don't have to apologize for it. Memories can be a funny thing sometimes. But yes. So if you either don't remember or haven't like pieced it together, it's bad. It's just all bad. But like yesterday, before the scene where Suzui got called to the office, that was when we saw Anne getting the call, and like Anne tells us that he told her to like come to his place so that they could do things, and she rejected him. So essentially the implication, and I don't think they like necessarily spell it out, but I think the implication is like he kind of takes out that frustration and potentially sexual frustration as well on Suzui instead of Anne, and that's kind of what gets Shiho to This is that aforementioned realization I was talking about. A real suicide? Shit, who? Oh no, maybe we should bring him in ahead of schedule. Oh, I see. This is hinting to... Yeah, I see. Okay, so... second floor. Okay, I see. Yeah, he's right there. He went into the PE faculty office. Let's hurry. We have to go after him. Yeah. This is just a really urgent thing. So I don't think they'd have a bunch of conversations strung out. It is cool that they added that guy to kind of hint at something else happening, but yeah. Uh-huh. The hallway stuff, I think, is new. I think maybe in Persona 5 the scene still happened, but you kind of just go, like, it just scene transitions you, I think. Maybe. I don't actually remember, but maybe. Oh, and Seto, I don't know if you've noticed. And I guess but Mishima is actually voiced by the same voice actor as like I don't remember the voice actor's name unfortunately, but I do know he voiced Tsunohara in Clannad. Water plus posture? And also Shinpachi from Gintama? I see. Yeah. I haven't watched Gintama, but I've seen like some clips and I think I know who you're talking about. And yeah, it is that same voice actor. There's no chance. Oh, the poor girl. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Right. She's in a coma. Just the way he says all this too, it's like so yikes. Yeah, the Megane character in Gintama. Does this mean we have to have yet another case of self-defense? Jesus. Alright. Don't let him get to you. Yeah. I'm getting expelled here. We are JJK now? Yeah. I think Joker... I mean, I think the only reason Joker is able to stop him is because he knows that they have an alternative, right? God, the way he... Yeah, exactly. Like it just shouldn't happen. Right, this is where that reveal happens. It do be like that though, yeah. Yeah, like, I think the especially unfortunate thing is, like, I want to believe that people like this don't exist in real life, but I think there probably are people who abuse their power like this as a teacher in real life. God, the villainous now laugh too. This was, yes. We can't give up. He'll eat his words. We can't give up. Yeah. Maybe with less evil laughing. True. They probably don't actually laugh like that. That's true. Terminator. Water plus posture. Thank you, Zeto. I mean, beating him up is kind of part of that though, so... By the way, if I had to make a comparison one-to-one, Mishima is like Neville from Harry Potter. I don't know if you've read it. I haven't read it, I did see the movies, but only when I was a lot younger. But I think I get what you're saying.
あいつのせいで人が死にかけたんだ。もうどうなのか知ったこっちゃ。
Like he's kind of just like trying to be a good kid and not stand out too much, but because of the way he does that, it kind of leads to some bad circumstances.
お前は
This is why you should get the energy to play through it yourself too, Seto. I mean, obviously, I am very glad that you're here to experience it with me, but hopefully you can play it for yourself too, because I think it's a lot of fun. I've only read Harry Potter when I was super young. I watched the movies, but don't really remember them. And I think Neville's development in the end is also mirrors Mishima's. I agree.
ならいい。
But yeah, I think you're right. I don't remember a lot of details since I was really young when I watched the movies. But I kind of I get the vibe that you're going for, I think.
やっぱ大変なのか。試したことあるんだろ。
いつそんなこと言った？
は？あ？知ったかぶりかよ。
大学って本当噂になってる。
またか、鴨志田の野郎。んなこと言いに来たのかよ。
鴨志田やるなら私も混ぜてよ。
Hands just like, let me throw hands with you. We're gonna deal with this guy.
志保があんな風にされたのに何もできないなんて嫌だよ。
お前には関係ねえ。首突っ込むな。
関係なくない。志保は私の。
邪魔すんなって言ってんだ。
容赦ないな。
あんなとこに連れてけるかよ。
思い詰めなきゃいいけどな。
I hope she doesn't do anything too crazy. This is like, I mean, obviously I know, but this is definitely a flag and foreshadowing.
いざってなると女の方が大胆だったりするもん。
さっさと鴨志田やりゃ済む話だ。今から行こうぜ。
こっからは向こうに入った途端に怪盗扱いだからな。気合い入れてけよ。
Okay, sorry I went to the kitchen, but I heard what you said about playing P5R. I definitely will, but it's a matter of when I will, not if. Gotcha, yeah, that's fair. I think, I mean, especially considering how long the game is, it's definitely important to kind of be in the right mood for it and have the energy. I played P5, but never beat it, only played up to the bank level. I'd like to give it another shot with P5R at some point. Please do. I love the game a lot, and obviously, like I said, this goes for pretty much all of the Persona games, I think. But they're pretty big time investments because there's a lot of content, and it goes for, like, I think your first playthrough, especially if you're trying to like read everything and kind of hit up a bunch of different places. I think first playthroughs easily go to up to like 90 to 100 hours. It might even, it'll probably be even longer for me because I'm also like discussing things on stream and with chat with you guys. But I think it's definitely worth it to experience it yourself. I do hope that you enjoy experiencing it with me too, if you can continue to make it for the streams. The length of the game isn't an issue, TBH. I'm kind of a crackhead with JRPGs. The problem is always starting. Yeah, it is true that once you get like momentum, it's a lot easier. Yeah, I played P3 and P4, and they took about 1 hour each. Yeah. I actually haven't played P3 at all, but I have. I started P4. But then P5, then I kind of fell off of it, and then P5 released, and I just decided to start with P5. But I do want to go back and play some of the older ones. I think this is something Seto mentioned in the last stream. but apparently they're remaking P3 as well, and maybe they're also doing a PC port, which would make it a lot more accessible since I think originally was P3 only on like the PSP. So yeah, if they do a remaster for the PC, I'll definitely one day play it. P3 is definitely the longest one. Tartarus forever haunting my dreams. I guess I'll figure it out once I get there. You're missing out on the best Persona, Seth. Fair enough. One day. Phantom Thieves.
密かに入り込み華麗にお宝を盗み出すまさに怪盗じゃねえか
The OG one, I mean, it's an experience.
なんかかっこいいな。
I will one day. I don't know if I'll be able to play the OG. I don't know if I really have access to it. I mean, technically, I guess I could probably emulate it, but if they do a remaster, hopefully it still captures the experience.
しかも、鴨志田の名前と
Morgana has banger naming sense. Respect, true.
音声入力で謎の異世界に。どんな仕組みだこれ？誰かが作ったんか？
Of course.
少し気味悪い気もするが、役に立ちそうだしいいか。鴨志田の野郎、見てやがれ。
Persona 3 is coming out on Steam? Alright, yeah, that'll be good. I will just gift you it. I mean, I appreciate that. I guess, I don't know when I'll get to it, but I will try to get to it. And I'll probably do it on stream as well. I do have a lot of games on my backlog that I do want to work on slowly through the stream though. There's Anne.
スマホが関係あんの
P3P release date? Jan 19? Oh, wait, that's like pretty soon, eh? Wow. Yeah, the better Persona. Fair enough. I do hear that they actually give you gender options in P3, which is really interesting, and it makes me wonder why they dropped it, I guess. I guess they felt maybe that they could, like, if they didn't have to worry about kind of making the situation, I guess, gender neutral in that sense, where it doesn't matter which one you pick, if they just stuck with one, they could maybe have a more cohesive narrative. I'm not sure. Did I say it? Did I say eh? If I did, I didn't even consciously say it, so I guess that really is my Canadian side coming out. Do the male one first. Oh wait, so is there an actual difference depending on which one you pick? Alright, time to pass on through.
高巻？
その声坂本
Alright. They don't actually use, like, my name very much, but I keep forgetting that I named myself, like, Seth Alter. I did at the end of a sentence. Oof.
なんでいいんだよ。
知らないよ
And romance options are different too, I see.
何ねえここ
Either way, I strongly recommend doing the male version first. Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. It'll probably be a while though before I get to P3P.
一人が使えば一緒に入
I mean, it'll probably be a while before I can even finish Persona 5 Royal.
ってことだろ。
マジか。
てか鴨志田に関係あんだよね
とにかく出てけって。
やだ
騒ぐとシャドウに見つかるぜ。
I kind of get why they want to, you know, not involve her in this, but at the same time, like, at this point, she's already here. Isn't it okay already? Like,
バッケー。
Morgana's dreams crushed.
しなさいよ。それまで帰んないからね。
無理にでも追い返すしかねえ。つってもどうすりゃいいんだ。
入った場所へ戻るじゃねえの。前そうだったろ。
そっか。なら手貸してくれよ。
I do actually kind of feel bad about it because I'm personally okay with getting her involved, but you know, I was ready to fork $60. Yeah, I do feel like sometimes. I think. I mean, the Persona 5 Royal remaster for PC was also for full price, so I see where you're coming from. I think one of the greatest games ever, being priced so low feels kind of wrong. I think it's probably because they know it's old. I think they did the same thing with Persona 4 Golden.
ごめん。じゃなくて。
あんたらマジで。
今度からナビ使うときは気ぃつけねえと。
使う道具のことは確かめとけよ。なんで見てただけの我が輩の方が詳しいんだよ。
うせえ。つか出花から高巻に知られちまったよ。さっさと片付けるしかねえぞ。
彼女高巻あんって言うんだろ。
Oh, Morgana.
あんたの
Morgana is like so thirsty.
疲れてるぜ。気合い入れてけよ。頼りにしてるぜ、ジョーカー。
ジョーカー？あだ名か？
Water plus posture, thank you, Zero.
だっせ言い方するな。コードネームだ。本名で呼び合う回答なんて間抜けだろ。我が輩嫌だ。それにパレスで名前を大声で呼び合ってたらどんな影響が出るかわからねえし、念のためだ。
つうか、なんでこいつがジョーカーなんだ？
戦力的に切り札だからな。
Do you think if Anne opened an OnlyFans, Morgana would pay for it? I don't know if Morgana has money, but he would. Or would he force Joker to pay for it and open an account for him? I guess, yes, I think he would. Not bad, I guess.
決定だな。次にリュウジ。お前はヤンキーだ。
Yeah, thug.
喧嘩売ってんのか自分で決めるわ。俺っつったらこのドクロは、いや正直嫌いじゃねえよこれ。ドクロって英語でなんつんだ？
聞くのかよ。スカルじゃないか。
お、いいんじゃね？俺スカルな。何がいいよこいつのコードネーム。モナでどうだ？
Mona.
まあジョーカーもそれで呼びやすいなら納得してやる。よし、我が輩らはたった今からジョーカー
Yankee, it's pretty fitting. It really is, I guess.
今後はコードネームを徹底するぞ。
よっしゃー、お宝ってやつを取りに行くか。ダッシュで行こうぜ。
Right. This will help you traverse the palace quickly, but be careful while dashing, you will be more easily spotted by enemies. Right, they don't let you do that yet. The other thing I like about this whole dashing thing is, if you, like, dash into, I guess, like, climbable stuff, it'll do it for you. For real, getting shafted. What do you mean shafted? I think Mona is very cute. Very cute name. And I can't believe he's naked wearing like pink underwear under that robe. That is like so yikes. But it isn't cool? Fair enough. Scholar, Joker sound menacing. You know, I think Mona sounds menacing. I guess I don't really think that, but I think it's a nice name though. I think I'm just biased towards cute.
鴨志田様万歳侵入者には死を
なもな、あいつぶっ飛ばせばそれで終わりなんじゃねえのか。
バカ見ろ、あの兵士の数。自殺行為だ。前ので懲りただろ。それにお前らはあいつに罪を告白させたいんだろ。だったらあいつを倒しても意味はない。欲望のお宝を盗むんだ。
The treasure.
あったよ。
I kind of wish they did let you charge in there and just fight those things though. I mean, you'd probably lose, but especially considering like you've had no time to actually like prep. But yeah.
奴がここへ出てきてる今のうちに奥へ潜入するぞ。
I think it'd be fun, I guess. Alright, so I think what do you want to do? Should we kick its ass? Hold on. This might be a good opportunity to teach you something. Alright, Joker, are you ready to take it down? Let's go.
前にホールドアップと総攻撃については教えたな。ホールドアップには敵を倒す以外の生かし方もあるってことを教えてやる。シャドウってのは人間の心から生まれた存在だ。当然言葉だって喋る。つまり会話できるってことさ。追い詰めてから話しかければ命惜しさに自分から金品を差し出してきたりもする。実際その方がただ倒すよりいいものが手に入ることが多い。さて、じゃあ最初のステップだ。敵をダウンさせてホールドアップしてやれ。ダウン、ジョーカーすごいじゃないか。
Seriously? You guys are the intruders that King Kamoshida was talking about? It can't get any worse than this. What are you gonna do with me? Give me some money. I want an item. Did I send you that one Persona video where they scam the poor mob so many times he kills himself? Yes, you did. I did see it. That was funny. I mean, he like attacks, right? But there's like physical reflection, so anyway. But this happened so suddenly, I actually don't have anything on me. I usually do though, you know?
いや、そういうことなら仕方ない。マジ？残念だが急いでるんだ。
Can't we work something out? Don't kill me, please. Won't you let me go? Fine, you chose the wrong enemy. I'll let you go. To hell. Fine. I totally know how you feel. I'm the same way. Whoa, I feel different. Something's happening. Oh yeah, I remember now. I don't belong just to King Kamoshida. I'm an existence that drifts about in the sea of humanity's souls. My real name is Pixie. I would do that to remain in character, but this part of it is scripted. This is actually like so scripted. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to remember how to like... Oh... I'm gonna have to remember how to merge the personas for that one confidant. I guess that's a later thing. I have no idea. I wasn't expecting that either. Oh, Trader's helped. I sense a new possibility within me stemming from the previous battle. Changing personas. Seth's potential allows him to hold multiple personas. As such, you can freely change which persona you have summoned. When you change personas, your stats, attributes, affinities, and available skills will change to match the personas you select. While in the persona menu, press L or R to change personas. Outside of battle, press X and then persona to change. You may normally change personas whenever you'd like, but during battle you can only change personas once per turn. The funniest part has to be that they play the music victory scene, and then it's like yen 0. True. Because yeah, you don't get money for recruiting them, unfortunately. Alright, time to abuse the gun mechanic. Holy. Morgana is just like pogging out of his mind right now. So, I think choosing Merciless was kind of a mistake. Since I think at this stage in the game, using someone's weak point against them, unless it's gun, basically just kills them. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to recruit stuff very easily. It is really Pog in the context of Persona, though. It is, yeah, that's true, it really is. Is this good? It's nothing important. Is this good? I think you should stick to Merciless anyways. Sure, I will. I'm fine with it. You kind of solve this issue later, with the help of another mechanic. But I'll talk about that more when we get there. Shadow negotiation. During a holdup, you can negotiate with any enemy shadow. A successful negotiation may even earn you a new persona. If your enemy is a persona that you already have, a mask will appear beside its name. If you ask it, lend me your power, it will grant EXP to your own persona, even if it's not currently equipped. Decide whether to defeat your foes quickly with all-out attacks and earn experience, or negotiate with them to obtain a persona or other reward. I guess they don't let me yet. Yeah. I think with objects like this, you're actually supposed to be able to, like, loot them for, like, random stuff. But I think you have to, like, proceed with stuff and unlock something first, so... hopefully we do get that soon. I am pretty sure it should be soon, but... Morgana do be kinda cute. Water plus posture, thank you, Seto. I don't know why, but something feels off about this hallway. There's nothing we can do here right now. Let's try elsewhere, fair enough. So I think over here... Making sure to get the ambush. Let's go. What were the pumpkins weak against again? Wind, okay.
ここでペルソナだ。
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to recruit any of these. Oh, right. I have that OP accessory equipped too. The OST is so good, it really is. Honestly, like I was saying, like the Persona series is known to be pretty long, but part of what really helps make the experience like nice, even though it's kind of long, is just how nice the music is. You kind of just like jam to it, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna make sure to get the ambush again. Oh wait, maybe this is too far away. Actually, it should be okay. Yeah, so when he gets over here, and then he'll turn around. There we go. I might be in trouble after this fight, because the other one kind of saw me. So we'll have to see how this goes, I guess. Thanks to that accessory that they give in the DLC, I can probably be more aggressive with using SP and not worry about it so much. Also, I think I'm gonna just do a themed run now. Like, I'm gonna stick to one persona and give it broken skills. Yeah, that's always fun. For example, let me just make sure I'm safe. Okay, I'm safe. Yeah. For example, like, doing an Ursine run, makes things a lot more interesting because, like, obviously it limits what you can do, right? I guess depending on what you want to do and which persona you want to use, you can get some really broken personas through, like, the DLC and stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, it depends on kind of which persona you want to choose to stick to. I'm gonna have to get used to that. So, maybe this would work better if I was using, like, the PlayStation controller. But I don't actually have a way to connect my PlayStation controller to my PC, I think. Actually, I probably do have a cable somewhere. But for some reason, when I'm using the Switch Pro controller, I think I mentioned that before, and for some reason, the way they have it set up, the persona button is actually like the persona button and the item buttons are like flipped. Yeah, I'm either doing an Arsene run or a Pumpkin Jacko run. Interesting. I mean, broken persona don't really matter, do they? The end goal is always Yoshitsune. No, I mean, Yoshitsune is a very strong persona, but like, there's like more broken stuff. I think once I get to the place where they let you like buy the persona, I think I can show you, but yeah. Oopsies. Oh, jeez. Things hit hard and merciless. Alright. Yeah, so I mentioned that I did like some New Game Plus runs, I think, right? In on Persona 5 Royal on console. And like as part of that run, I looked up some other people's like ultimate Persona builds and stuff. And you can get some pretty crazy builds. Time to change it up. Yeah, oh, I think that's QOL as well, because if you got something, I think you had to like check yourself, but now if you get something and it's better, they just let you equip it. Okay, so another hazy looking door. This is that thing. What was it called? A safe room. We can discuss our strategy inside. There are a lot of places even I don't know about in here. Okay, so Anne makes it back in. I think the thing is, like, Igor is trolling us, and Igor gives her the app or something, right? So she gets the way in. Yeah. That's right. What's up with this app? Oh, right.
なんか前よりシャドウ多くね。
Water plus posture 2. Thank you, Zero.
ここまで来るだけで一苦労じゃねえか。
お前らが鴨志田挑発したせいだからな。にしても鴨志田のやつ、ずいぶん警戒してるな。
お宝盗むって何やりゃいいんだよ。
慌てんな。まずは潜入ルートの確保だ。
潜入ルート？
お宝のありかまでのルートだよ。けどやり遂げるには正直もうちょい戦力が欲しいな。せめてあともう一人。
お前記憶ねえっつう割にはそういうことだけは覚えてんだな。こいつ本当に記憶喪失だと思うか？
It is suspicious. I believe in Mona. I believe in Mona.
あっちのバカとは違うな。
バカっつうな。
Besides, if I call Mona suspicious, it's like we're playing Among Us, and we're not. So
大げさなこと言ってただの野良猫ってオチじゃねえの？
そんなはず。
しかし姫はどうしてあんなところに。
姫？
侵入者の反応を追ってたはずなんだが。なんでもいい。早く姫を鴨志田様のもとへ。
姫ってなんだ？
調べといた方がいいぜこれ。
質問から逃げやがった。城とかナビも謎だけどよ。ぶっちゃけモルガナが一番謎だよな。
he's clearly having an identity crisis. Yeah. Remember code names. You mean Mona, right?
そうだ。
Still best boy. Yeah, Ryuji's just trying to be careful.
やべえぞ。
早っ。
あんたのがお前らの知り合いのシャドウに連れてかれてる。
はあ？いやさっき追い返したろ。
アンドノがナビを持ってたらありえない話じゃないぜ。
まさか俺ん時みてえにいつの間にか。くそ、せっかく逃がしてやったのにてめえから来たのかよ。くそ。
We need to hurry and rescue her. I will save though. Alright, let's heal up. So I think...
行こうぜ。ジョーカー。
Yeah, okay, so they won't let me go over here, of course. Oh. Oh, I guess this is scripted. So usually when you go into like a safe room,
おい。
what happens if I do this? Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Alright, so usually when you go into a safe room, like, mobs will respawn, but I guess since this is like a scripted part, where you have to go, help Anne, They obviously don't respawn the mobs.
ジョーカー
Yeah, it's familiar to me.
状況分かってねえよあいつ。
早く助けてやろうぜ。
The room in Godric's castle where the spider thing is? Oh, yeah. I think I see what you're talking about, I guess.
よし。
なんなのこれ。マジで警察呼ぶから。
そいつが侵入者か。
鴨志田。誰そいつ。てかここ何？なんで学校がこんなになってんの？
こんなのを俺の案と間違うとはな。怯えてるのか。
その格好、将棋。
いいんだよ。ここは俺様の城。欲望の世界なんだからな。
何それ。こんなの風俗とかってやつでしょ？
息のいい奴隷だ。
Water plus posture 3. I did see the last one, Seto. I don't know if you... I guess maybe you didn't hear me. But thank you again.
シャレになってないっての。ふざけんな鴨志田。
俺様に意見してるぞ。どう思う？
口答えなんて許しちゃダメ。
というわけで処刑だな。どうやって遊ぼうかな。
I'm blind, and yeah, I didn't hear. No worries, Seto. I appreciate the reminders.
マジなの？
I wonder if I'm gonna get, like, demonetized for... Well, I mean, I'm not even monetized, I guess, so it doesn't matter. But, hopefully my channel doesn't get, like, restricted for this.
部員の女子のこともこんな風に見てやがったのか。
If it does get restricted, I can see why, though. You know, I felt a little guilt, the first game because of, like...
おいあれ。
高巻。これからお楽しみって時に。
こいつ何なの？
てめえ。何回来るんだよ。どうせお前もそこの族どもと同じだろ。俺様に文句があってきたんだよな。けど、名前忘れたけど。
Oh, Jesus Christ.
飛び降りたのお前のせいだからな。
It's your fault she jumped. Jesus Christ.
お前が相手してくれないから代わりしてもらったんだ。
Oh, yeah, I guess they do actually kind of spell it out, too.
ふざけないで。
What made you feel, a little guilt, Seto?
やめろ。それ以上動いたら即殺す。
Murder!
くっそ。お前らも見ていけよ。解体しよう。まずは服からばらしちゃおうかな。
Oh, Jesus.
やだ先生。
Oh, Jesus.
おい、どうすりゃいいんだよ。高巻。
Oh, sorry, I see. 1 second, live chat. Yeah, let's switch it to that. You know, I felt a little guilt the first game because of, like, what happened with, Kamoshida, and then, my ass went and romance killed Kami anyways. Yeah, I see how that, yeah, I see what you're saying.
これさ、 つかな志保の。
最初からそういう顔してりゃいいんだよ。
志保、ごめん。
You're just going to listen? Don't give in.
そんなの嫌だ。そうだよね。こんなクズに言われるがままなんて。どうかしてた。
だからよ、奴隷はおとなしく。
うるさい。もうね、無理。マジでムカつきすぎてどうにかなっちゃいそうよ。まったく出番が遅すぎるのよ。お前が立ち向かわないで誰が恨みを晴らしてくれるの？許す気なんて初めからなかった。お前の中のもう一人のお前がそう叫んだ。我は何時は我。やっと契約結べるね。超えるよカルメン。分かった。もう我慢しない。
Anne's anime moment.
我慢なんかしていても
Nothing can be solved by restraining yourself.
力を貸してあげる。
Damn! She just cuts!
私
She slays!
にできるほどお安い女じゃないから。
こいつ
志保から全部奪って踏みにじった。あんたは許さない。あんたの全てを奪ってやる。
And then Anne persona'd all over the place, it's true.
もう我慢はしないっての。好きにやらせてもらうんだから。行くよカルメン。
She's girl bossing. She really is.
鴨志田様の愛情を理解できる小娘が死んでわびろ。
女を欲望のはけ口ってしか見てないクズが愛だなんて笑わせんな。行くよカルメン。思いっきりやっちゃおう。
Of course they rig it so this boss is weak to fire, and she does fire. It's good stuff. All out attack, break formation talk, right? I remember I remember trying to like talk to this guy. I was like, "Can I negotiate?" And unfortunately you can't with the you can't with these kind of like mini bosses. Oh, he resists physical. I guess I might as well try wind. Okay, resists wind. Resists electric. Oof. That is savage. Oh, and he heals himself. Alright.
みんな体力に気をつけてな。踊れカルメン。いいぞ敵がダウンした。
Yeah, Merciless is kind of rough at the beginning, especially at the beginning, since it like just straight up kills. It straight up kills you if you're like weak to it. I don't think I have a way to res. Oh, I do, thanks to DLC stuff, I guess. Yeah, I guess I can burn that. I don't mind. Does he resist gun? I think he does, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, no he doesn't. Okay.
この世に鴨志田様の思い通りにならぬ女がやっとは。
All out talk. Thing is, every RPG at the start is really hard in the difficult game modes, but I do not think there's any that stays difficult. Yeah, that's true, especially once you have a chance to actually like farm and prep for stuff. I think that's just how they do it, yeah. Water plus posture, thank you, Seto. Yes, kill. It's our time to slay.
普通に痛いおっさんだから。
It's true though. Kamoshida might be a big deal at school, but like... He's basically just an old geezer. A pervy one too. Okay, maybe not a geezer, but like... middle-aged, I guess.
大丈夫かアンドの。
アンドのっていうかこれ何？ねえ、ここどこ？
poor Mona too, though.
落ち着け。大丈夫だ。心配ない。
落ち着けるわけないでしょ。あれ？私なんでこんな格好してんの？いつの間に？やだ、何この。
Calm down, you look great. You look great.
はあ？何言ってんの？意味わかんない。
こいつは参ったな。すぐに追ってかくる。のんきに説明してる時間はない。仕方ない。一旦引くか。
これからって時に邪魔しやがって。たく、しょうがねえな。
Mona be wearing an imaginary fedora? I see you deleted a message, but was that like... did you typo? Is that why the star's there? Oh, I see it. I see it because it shows up on the stream chat still.
ほら、肩貸せ。お前そっち頼む。
So, I get that Anne's like new to this whole thing and we have to explain things to her and she needs to, like, she's tired after having her awakening, but like, I remember the first time I played this game I was like, dang it, I wanted to like explore the castle more and actually play the game, and now we're back out here. No, look away. Looks like we made it back here, you okay?
まあ、平気。あ、嘘。やっぱまだ混乱してる。
Yeah, I think being confused makes a lot of sense.
無事とはいえ、いろいろあったからな。
Yeah.
とりあえずここじゃ目立つ。一旦場所を変えよう。
どっちがいい？
炭酸じゃない方。
どっちも炭酸だ。
Rest in peace.
じゃあ。
ほらよ。
我が輩のは？
え？猫のくせに？
Ryuji's a real one though. He goes gets them both drinks, but I don't see him with a drink for himself.
少しは落ち着いたか、アンドの。
モルガナだっけ？私、猫と喋れてるんだね。すごく不思議な感じ。あ、ごめん、猫じゃないんだよね。
混乱して当然さ。いきなりあんな目にあったのに、すぐ理解しろって方が無理だ。
正直、まだ信じらんない。
Water plus posture? Thank you.
ペルソナ。
Thank you, Seto. And no.
アンドの反逆の意志だ。
Yeah, that's how he refers to her.
あの世界で戦える。
Yeah, the dono becomes the lady, I guess.
あなたたちの話が本当なら、鴨志田を改心させられるんだよね。
Yeah.
あいつ自身の口から罪を告白。そんなこと本当にできるの？
被害に遭ってる当のバレー部員もだんまり。教師も親も見て見ぬふり。俺らみてえのが騒いだって握りつぶされんのがオチだ。これにかけるしかねえんだよ。
だったら 私にもやらせて。志保のこと償わせてやりたい。志保をあんな目に遭わせてのうのうとしてるなんて絶対許せない。
今さらっと私にもやらせてとか口走ったか？連れてけって意味か？
足手まといみたいに言わないで。見たでしょ？
Yeah, tell him, man.
おい、どうするよ。
She'll be great. It should be fine. It'll be dangerous. She'll be great.
我が輩も賛成だ。戦力的にも心もとなかったしな。大丈夫。我が輩が守ってやるさ。
ダメって言っても一人で行くからね。
Mona really out here just like white knighting for Anne or something.
そっか、こいつ一人で入れんだった。断る方が危ねえのか。
Yeah, and she has the app too, so.
決まりね。じゃあそういうことでよろしく。
Thanks, Igor.
私は絶対鴨志田に自分のしたことを償わせる。志保だけじゃない。今までしてきたこと全部。もう誰一人あいつのせいで泣かせない。私にできることなら何だってする。
I sense a strong fighting resolve from Anne. Here we go again. It's been a while since we've kind of, I guess, flash forwarded to this Water Plus Monster. Thank you, Seto.
成功法だけでやっていけるとは思えない。周りの目を欺く演技、それに長けた者がいてもおかしくはないわ。聞こえてるなら答えて。
我は汝。
何は我。
汝、ここに新たなるちぎりを得たり。ちぎりはすなわち、囚われを破らんとする反逆。
She never had friends in high school. It's true. That is exactly how she's talking. She's just like, what do you mean you had people that you knew that helped you out? Those are, you had you had accomplices? No, they're my friends.
行くときは声をかけてね。って、そっか、お互い連絡先知らないか。ねえ、番号と ID 教えてよ。じゃあ、よろしくね。モルガナも。
こちらこそだ、アン殿。いい子だな。
And Morgana is like actually just like head over heels right now.
しかも、願いのために危険も顧みないいじらしさ。友達思いで、おまけに美人。なんて子なんだ。
おいおい。てか、これからはこのメンツですぐ集まれた方がいいよな。
こういうことを話せる秘密のアジトがあった方がいい。
He's such a simp, yeah.
アジトか。悪くねえ響きだぜ。
学校の屋上がいいな。人も来ない感じだったしな。ひとまずあそこが我が輩たちのアジトだ。パレスの中じゃ連絡取れないからな。我が輩こっちに残ってやるよ。というわけでお前、我が輩のお世話を頼む。我が輩直々のご指名だ。光栄に思え。
任せた。うち絶対無理だから。じゃあアジトも決まったし、明日な。
じゃあ我が輩の滞在場所を確認しに行くぞ。
Oh, hey.
営業中だ。上に行ってろ。
おい。
Did you just hear a cat? Oopsies. I didn't hear anything. You're imagining it. It was outside. It was outside. Well, whatever. I guess that's fine, but... You know, cats sometimes get inside this door without us even noticing them, so... Punk rock woman. Doctor.
目障りだ。上行ってろ。
Water plus monster. Thank you, Seto. Okay. Wait till later. The cafe's open right now, you know. Yeah.
またどうぞ。
It's just a really short thing, but like, you do hear, I guess in English it's explicitly doctor, but like even in Japanese where they use sensei, there's only a couple of things that could mean, right? And in this context, yeah. So you kind of like, it's like, you get an idea for it. Between her and Kawakami, who do you prefer? Be honest. Personally, I am Kawakami gang. Between those two, I think I'm Kawakami gang too. But honestly, like if you know, you know, but it's mostly because of the massages. Actually, I guess now that I say that, that sounds kind of weird, but it's not anything dirty. We'll get there. Hassachi gives free crappy examinations and sells some weird homemade medicines on top of that. Yikes.
俺が吹いて回ってるわけじゃねえぞ。近所の連中がそう言ってんだ。たく、関わり合いねえならそっとしておいてやればいいのによ。
まだつかないのか？
さて、帰って飯の支度しねえとな。
He definitely hears Morgana.
おい、ここだよ。廃屋。
おい、お前。にゃにゃうるさいと思ったら、なんで拾ってきたんだ。
It doesn't have a home. It was abandoned. It followed me here. It doesn't have a home.
居場所か。うちは飲食店だぞ。
You know, Sojiro, like, he puts on a tough front, but he's actually a softie.
けど、世話する生き物がいりゃ、おとなしくしてるかもしれない。しょうがねえな。ただし開店中は騒がすな。店もうろつかせるな。つまみ出すぞ。俺は一切世話はしないからな。
ここの上司か？お前を廃屋に押し込めてる割には話のわかる親父だったな。と言っても普通の人間はね。
Isn't he, though? Water plus monster? Thank you, Seto. Look, he even brings food up. Cute little voice.
ところで、名前とか決めたのか。モルガナ？
He's just like, that's not what I'd name it, but I guess it's fine.
名前つけてやろうかと思う。
Oh, he wanted to name it.
ご主人はお前よりも我が輩を気に入ったようだな。まあ、鴨下の牢獄に比べれば天国か。お前らいつか聞いたよな。我が輩が何者かって。
Oh.
正直言うとな、生まれのことは何も覚えてない。異世界の歪みにやられてなくしちまったんだ。
Is that form human? Is that form a cat? Is that form human?
そうに決まってる。
He's definitely a cat guy. He really is. He really is.
猫がなんでこんな喋れんだよ。説明つかないだろ。歪みのせいで本性をなくしたのは間違いないんだ。だから歪みの元を晴らしてきっと自分を取り戻す方法だって大体わかってるんだ。城にいたのもその調査のためさ。そういや、あっちの世界では腹は減らなかったな。 けど、ただで世話になる気はないぜ。ギブアンドテイクだ。
Give and take.
実は我が輩、知的で器用だから、潜入道具を知ってるんだぜ。
Oh, wait a minute. Right. Shoot, am I gonna do that? Oh no. I guess I'll think about it. Due to my knowledge and dexterous nature, I have a lot of intel on infiltration drills. What are those, really? I guess really.
おっと、こっから先は取引の後じゃないと教えてやれねえな。
Okay, I got to go. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming to hang out, Blunt. I hope you have a good night, I think. I guess I don't know what time zone you're in, but take care of yourself, and I hope you... hope to see you again. I can't tell you more unless we settle on a deal.
引き換えに我が輩の潜入道具だ。どうよ。
Have a nice night. Let's do this. Fine, I guess. Let's do this.
いい返事だ。取引成立だぜ。
What does she say for this one? I forget. So with Anne's, it was like kind of like public image and deceiving people, I guess. And then for Morgana, skillful infiltrations and escapes.
特殊な道具を使っていた彼女。
Ah, right, the special tools.
そしてそれを作っていた者がいたことも。答えて。
Yeah, the person that taught me how to make these tools that I use, it's a cat.
ちぎりを得たり、
I wasn't a cat owner either.
囚われ
Calling it
て
now.
とする反逆の翼なり。
I kind of wish they gave more...
ペルソナの生態
Well, yeah. Obviously, Sai is like part of the side cast. But if only she was like at least a well, I mean, she is a confidant, but like not in that way. Yeah, I don't know. It would have been cool to learn more about Sai, I think.
よし。
Unlock the Magician Confidant. Fusing personas of the Magician Arcana will now grant you XP due to an Arcana boost. You have learned how to make infiltration tools for Morgana.
潜入道具のことはおいおいレクチャーしてやる。ところでお前、パレスで見た力マジですごかったな。
So if I remember right, there's like an RNG chance that the first time you craft tools, there's like a RNG chance that you can craft like an extra one or something like that. And, I think I might actually save Scum for that. I mean, I don't know if it matters that much in the long run, but since we're just starting out, it's kind of like one of those things where I want to get a good start. But I don't know, I don't know if that'd really be fun to watch on a stream either. But I'll think about it, I guess. Zeph just wants to romance Sai, be honest. I think that'd be fun. I do think Sai is pretty sensible though, so I feel like she'd... Well, then again, a lot of the other mature characters are decently sensible too, but they do it anyway. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be fun if they did allow that, but... Water plus posture 2, thank you, Zeno.
あの力が伸びれば伸びるほど切り札として頼れるってもんだ。よーし。今日から我が輩。
Yeah, I don't think, I think for right now they're just gonna get us to go to bed, but eventually there will be a point where Morgana introduces us to the crafting thing, and then I guess I'll do it at that time.
ペルソナは心が生み出す力だ。
Hey Makoto, I am dating your sister. I guess that would make things interesting as well.
有能な奴らと知り合えれば、いろいろ役立つ技を覚えられるかもしれない。これも取引のうちだからな。まあ目をつけてやったんだ。期待は裏切らないでくれよ。 Also, I'll accompany you when you go out. Don't worry, it's free of charge. Getting around in cat form sounds pretty inconvenient, though.
Well, it is what it is. I'll just have to deal with being carried in that bag of yours. Thanks for everything today. You saved me, and I didn't even thank you properly. It's fine, don't worry about it. You should thank Ryuji. Don't worry about it. I can't. Anyway, I wanted to let you know at least. See you tomorrow. You guys send messages to each other with that thing, right? At any rate, is this really a place for someone to live? True. It's not easy to relax with this in the room. You could better utilize that space. Look at all that junk though. I bet you'd find a TV in here if you cleaned up a little. This is really your room, huh? I don't even know where to start. Fitting you should thank Ryuji to Wingman. And failing miserably. I see, I see. I didn't think about that. That desk looks like it could be pretty useful. But you can clean it later. For now, let's call it a day and get some sleep. So untidy, books are even sticking out of the shelves. I'm surprised you can even live in here. True. Morgana. I'm all for teaching you how to make infiltration tools, but you really need to clean your room first. Yeah, I guess we'll do that next. You must be tired from the metaverse. Let's just go to sleep. So I guess I'll save. I think he actually... No, he doesn't. Okay. Alright, well... I think it's getting kind of late, so I'm probably gonna call the stream here. I think we made good progress. I had a lot of fun talking about stuff too. I hope you had fun as well hanging out. Bet you live like this, the meme. But yeah, I'm probably gonna look to call the stream here. I hope it was fun. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna hope to stream kind of once a week, probably on Saturday. So if Saturday next week works for you, please come and hang out. Like I also said, I do want to continue Elden Ring as well. But recently, I've just kind of felt tired and want a more chill game. And I think Persona 5 is kind of a lot more chill for now. So I might keep playing Persona 5 for a while. But eventually when I kind of have a bit more energy and some more space for things, I do want to actually beat Elden Ring. I guess we'll just have to see how things go. It was a good stream, thank you. We'll be there. Alright, I'll look forward to hanging out again. Alright, with that, I guess I'll say that if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you get one so you know when I go live. And consider following me on Twitter as well. That's where I post kind of some translations of some stuff. It's mostly like, you know, ILTV related or recently I've been translating like a kind of Twitter series called Takane-san and Arashi-chan. Yeah, I don't know, check it out if you haven't. I feel like most people watching the stream probably already know me and what I do, but just in case, just a little shameless self-plug, I guess. Alright, thank you all again so much, and I hope you have a good night or a good day, depending on where you are. And I hope to see you next time. Alright, take care. Oh, I do think P5R is pretty chill, yeah. Especially compared to Elden Ring, where like Elden Ring is hard, so it takes a lot of focus. But I think P5R is kind of nice in the sense that because the game naturally gives me more time, I can kind of there's more time for me to kind of look at chat and just talk about what I'm thinking about the game and stuff as well. Maybe next team will be a banger Elden Ring stream. Maybe. It'd be nice if it was. I'll see how much energy I have next week. Yeah. We'll see how things go. Alright. Once again, have a nice night. And take care.